Welcome everyone to the Helm developer meeting for June 26, 2025. As a reminder, this is under the CNCF Code of Conduct. These meetings are recorded, as you just heard, and put up on YouTube. So if you don't want to be seen or heard, please log out now. And with that, we have the agenda, which I believe has been shared in chat. And the first thing up, we have no announcements. So the first thing up we have under discussion is Karen, KubeCon North America 2025.
Yeah, so I just kind of wanted to check in with us to see how we were feeling for the next KubeCon. The form for to say we're interested in the project kiosk is open, as well as interest for PR support. So I think given Helm 4, I think we always normally do the kiosk, but yeah, I guess this is mainly a question for Matt. Do you think we will want to do any PR support? So I think this is when they maybe line you up with people from news outlets or help us with a press release. Think about it.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, if we're going to go out with Helm 4, which is the current plan, we should
Yep.
talk about it and take advantage of that. So
Yeah.
absolutely, we should have the project pavilion and we should go for PR support.
Okay. Okay. That was just an for me, and then I will fill out the form and check in. Cool. Thank you.
Thank you, Karen. All right, I'm going through the doc here with a bunch of edits. The next thing up we have, I see Carlos. You have a pull request.
All right,
You have
same mode,
discussed.
same mode. I'm waiting for a review on that one.
Ah, yes. I'll add it to my list for this afternoon and hopefully get to it this afternoon. I've been reviewing and merging some stuff today, so I will personally do it. I don't know if we got another maintainer on who could take a look at it. Nope. But I'll do that and ping some of the other maintainers.
All right, thank you.
We're getting to these quickly. I see Paige. You've got something you wanted to.
Indeed. Another quick one. So this is back on the Helm Docs improvement hip. That static site generator evaluation that I talked to you about a while ago, that is now complete. And I have a couple recommendations. I put down a lot of notes, example repos, example previews, and all the details can be found in that Slack message there, which also contains links to the relevant GitHub issues, Google Docs, all that sort of stuff. The request is just if this is something that is important to you, please take a look at the eval. I'm really curious to hear questions, concerns, feedback. I want to make sure the team feels super comfortable and excited about the new static site generator before kicking off the docs migration. So yeah, just a plug for that.
Okay. I will definitely go over there and take a look. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, we have gone through all of the discussion topics in less than 5 minutes. That's amazingly fast. Does anybody else have anything else they wanted to discuss this week? Oh, I do have one, actually. I'm going to throw on there here. Terry, you have a pull request out. I wanted to talk about it. So let me go throw it on the agenda here and drop it into chat. It is one of yours. I had a question for you. I might
Yeah,
as well ask you since you're here.
sure. I think, are you talking about the OAuth,
The
the force
OAuth one,
OAuth?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I guess from what Scott was seeing, the login was working as expected, but when he would go to do a poll, it would revert back to the basic auth. And this change forces it across the board to do bearer auth instead of basic auth.
So here's a question. If so it uses basic auth by default. So if somebody's using basic auth instead of bearer auth, this is now going to fail. The fail will flip in the other direction.
Um, yeah, let me think about that.
And I noticed because in login you had caught the error and fallen back when something didn't work, and I didn't know whether we needed to work that into other places as well.
Yeah, let me look at that. I'm not sure.
Okay. No, I was just reviewing it, and that's your work on the other part triggered this thought of, do we need to have a mechanism to fall back in other places when we try this too? And I haven't gone down the rabbit hole. I thought you might already know, but okay, yeah, if you can take a look, that would be awesome.
Yeah, and Andrew had maybe a topic to discuss too. I guess he recreated that problem on Quay, but I don't know if there's anything to discuss there.
Okay, yeah, if there's documentation or notes on how to recreate it, and we can test it, that would be useful because that's where I ran into a problem. So if he wrote that up on one of the issues, I can read it. Okay. Yeah, that was really it. Um, does anybody have any other topics that they wanted to discuss? Crickets. I will use the rest of the time then to go review stuff. So with that in mind, and folks, if you've got more topics, think about it. Let's look at the moderator notes, issue triage and PR reviews for next week. Is anybody up for moderator?
I can moderate next week.
Okay. Anybody interested in notes? All right, you can put me down for notes for next week. All right, issue triage and PR review. I'll be around to do both, and I know I'll wrangle Robert in. He's always interested in these things, and he and I will spend time this and next week on it. Anybody else? I see names going in. Terry, awesome. All right, and I obviously will be present next week. Are there any other topics before we call it? Going once, going twice. Thank you all for coming. Have a wonderful week. You all get about 17 minutes back, and I'm going to go do some Helm work with that time. Thank you all. Have a wonderful day.
Yeah,
Thanks.
thanks. See you.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.